So, hello, Dad.
Hello.
So, I am just going to ask you questions because I want to preserve all the family memories. Moving on to your family. Okay, Grandma divorced your father when you were pretty young. Do you remember how old you were? You were what, 3?
Probably.
They called you Bunny.
That was my name, Bunny. For the doctor that delivered me in the hospital called me Bunny. And that was where my nickname started the day I was born.
Oh my gosh.
The doctor, because she told me afterward, the doctor said, he is just as cute as a little bunny.
Oh my gosh, I never heard that before.
Mm-hmm.
This is wonderful to get this info. Okay, so Grandma divorced, and there were not many women who were divorced, single women back in the day, and she worked. So your grandmother, Johans, took care of you, right? She moved in with her parents,
Grandma Johans. Yeah.
Johans,
Mm-hmm.
and so you lived with them, and she was your caregiver while Grandma worked as a secretary during the Depression, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then she met Leo Dembski
Right.
and married him.
Mm-hmm.
So he was your stepfather, and he changed your name from Bunny. What did he decided no more calling you Bunny. He said, your name is Gordon, and everybody's going to call you by your right name.
By my name.
You happy about that?
Probably not at the time, but I don't remember at all.
Are you happy now?
Now I'm happy.
I'm kind of glad that my dad's name isn't Bunny.
That was only a nickname. Only
Yes.
the family called me that.
Yes, yes. So, yeah, I would have called you Dad no matter what. So, anyways, you started working while you were in high school.
Yes.
Where did you work?
Setting up pins in a bowling alley.
Isn't that amazing? That was before they had the automatic
That's
machine.
correct. Mm-hmm.
And did you like that job?
Absolutely not. But it was money, and so I did it for many years.
Yeah. Did you get to keep the money?
I gave it at home because that was the thing you did, and then they gave me money back to spend, but I didn't spend it on much of anything, so
Yeah.
it was just a matter of working. Everybody worked and didn't ask questions.
So there was a good work ethic in your generation.
Yes.
Okay. How long did you work at that job?
In a bowling alley,
Mm-hmm.
probably 9 or 10 years.
Oh my God.
Started when I was 13.
Whoa.
Uh,
Wow. Did you have to have a work permit?
I don't remember, but I probably did. But I don't remember though.
Wow. So you are a veteran.
Yes,
You got drafted into the Army during the Korean War.
right.
Do you still carry your card? Your veteran card?
Am I what?
Do you still carry your vet card?
I don't know. I'd have to look in my wallet. I don't think so, but I might.
I
I might.
think you said you always have it, so see if it's in there, because that's one thing that I want when you leave this world. That's the only thing I want. I get Mom's wedding ring, but I want to save your vet card. And
Here it is.
oh, thank you for your service, Dad. Now, you were one of the fortunate ones that did not have to go to Korea. Were you sweating it out? Thinking you were going to have to go to war on the
In
front?
those days, no. When I was in the service, I never gave it a thought.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was in and went where they told me to go, and that was all there was to it.
Yeah. So what did you end up doing in Austria? Just
What did I end up?
in the service. What did you do? Keep watch, or what was your job?
What was my job? Just in the service. That's
Okay.
all. I did what I was told, and that was all there was
Yeah.
to it.
So So then your first child was born while you were in the service, and you got a
Yeah.
telegram saying you have a baby boy.
Right, I was overseas at the time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you came home, got out of the Army. How long were you in the Army?
2 years.
Okay. Long enough, huh?
That was the time,
That was the minimum.
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And so then you went on to have 4 more children. You went to college for a while?
Yeah, part-time or whatever.
Yeah. Where did you go? Peabody?
I was Peabody High School.
Oh, okay.
That's where I went to high school. And then I went to, the college was in downtown LA, and I can't even remember the name of it,
Okay. So Peabody High School in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
which is the same high school that my mother went to.
Oh, okay. So pretty old school.
Hmm.
Okay. And you lived in Shadyside.
Hmm.
And before that, you lived in Lawrenceville.
Yes. Or lived in Lawrenceville, yeah, and then moved to Shadyside, that was it. yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then,
Well, first we lived in East End, lived
Oh.
on Lincoln Avenue in East End, then moved to Lawrenceville, and then moved back up and moved to Shadyside.
okay. Okay. And there was a house that the Powells lived in, and you told me to go to the
Aspinwall.
Aspinwall. Okay, I forgot the city. You told me go to the attic and look out the window. There was something about it was creepy or something.
It was scary.
Okay, yeah. So when I went back to Pittsburgh, and April was 2 years old, and I took her for my cousin Mark's wedding, and I went to that house. You gave me the address, and you said, ask the people to let you go to the 3rd floor.
And that was 194 2nd Street.
Oh my
in
gosh, you still
Aspinwall.
remember. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. So I did, and I knocked on the door, and there's my grandfather, Powell, answered the door, and he looked just like you, only an older version. He had a easy chair that he sat in, just like you always did, with a little table next to the chair and a bowl of candy, just like you always had your
But
candy.
you knocked on the door and he answered.
I knocked on the door, and he answered.
Well, that shows that it had changed then, because at that time, the Gray family had rented the first floor, and
Okay.
they lived there for many years. So the whole time that I was around, so he
Aunt
moved into
Val.
that first floor later. at a later
Aunt Val
date.
lived in the upstairs
She
apartment
moved upstairs.
with Leslie and Wendy,
Okay.
and I didn't even know, and that's how we got in touch with Aunt Val again, and
Okay.
she was so happy to be in touch with her California family and her older brother. So I mean that was just chance. You told me go there, ask the people, and like there they are, they're living there. She's
I never hear from her or anything.
well, she calls occasionally. So she's in North Carolina. Oh, I guess Amy's here.
Hmm.
Amy must be here. Okay. So, what kind of work did you get into after the bowling alley?
Uh,
You had to support 5 children. What did you do for a living?
well, after I came out of the service, I got into sales.
Okay, you worked for General Electric for a
I
while.
worked for General Electric. Yeah, that's right. I did. I
Yeah.
worked for General Electric. That's a long time ago, so I don't remember all that.
Yeah, well, don't worry. I don't remember everything either. I'm just picking your brain. And I'll comb your hair when we're done. So, okay, General Electric, and then you got into car sales.
Right.
And things were hard for paying for a family of 7. So you heard somebody told you that California, Southern California was the car capital.
I got in the automobile business, and I found out that the truth said one of the big things that in California, the dealerships were open 7 days a week, and back in Pittsburgh, they were only open Monday through Friday.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yes. They didn't work on weekends.
That is crazy. Not good business sense, huh?
No.
Okay.
Well, and when you were working in car sales, you were on. That's the time when most of your business was done, was on
Yeah.
the weekends.
When people had the weekend off.
Right.
And I remember growing up, you were always at work. Sometimes you worked 7 days a week,
I
huh?
always did, because anytime anybody wanted off, all they said was, hey, can you fill my shift? And I always did, because it was straight commission. If you didn't sell, you didn't eat.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, and with the family growing all the time, I worked.
Yeah, you were a hard worker. Yeah, I remember you were always gone. But when you were home, we played a lot of card games. Did you grow up playing card games?
No,
You
I
didn't?
didn't play any games when I grew up.
Okay. So we did. You did with your children. You played all kind of games, not just card games. I remember when you took me to the father-daughter dinner or something at the high school, and all the fathers had to shoot baskets. And I'm thinking, oh no, my dad doesn't know how to shoot baskets. And then you took your turn, and you were just getting so many baskets. I was like, my mouth, I know, was just hanging open. My dad was the best. And you were always good at sports, huh? But you weren't allowed to play sports in high school.
I was too small.
Yeah, so Granddad didn't want you getting hurt, huh?
Well, the coaches didn't want a little guy.
Ah,
I mean, they're playing teams with bigger guys,
wow.
so it would have been a liability for them. They let me on. I was on the team because I worked hard to get on and deserved it. But I didn't get to play very much because they would only put me in when there was no chance of the game going one way or the other. Because, let's put it this way, how could a 110-pounder work against a 180-pounder?
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
that simple.
Was that a baseball team?
No, football.
You were on the football team. Yeah, yeah, no kidding. You would have been quite a liability.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I did not know that. Very interesting. But then you were always good at ping pong, and then you played tennis. You learned at 40 years old.
Right.
You got into tennis.
Mm-hmm.
And now you are 84,
Mm-hmm.
and you are still playing tennis
Yep. 3 days.
3 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Amazing. And I have to brag, my father is a very good tennis player, ambidextrous, so you switch the racket to both hands, huh?
Yes. The thing whenever I first started to play was you have 5 days a week to play, but the weekends are mine. And that was why I never played on the weekends. So I was not, I had many trophies, but that changed. And so when I no longer could play on the weekend, you weren't going to win any trophies. But it
Yeah.
didn't matter by that time anyway.
Yeah.
But we had a whole room full of trophies. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. You were also, you bowled also, you were in a
Mhm.
league, so you were good at bowling.
I set up pins in the bowling alley.
Yeah, I was going to say, did you get to bowl for free back then?
Not when I, no, you could bowl. Some games you'd get to bowl free, but not whenever it was regular customer time. No.
Yeah, just when it was on the off hours. So, as the father of 5 children, what was your favorite activity to do to entertain your kids as a family? What was your favorite thing to do?
I have no idea. I can't remember. We just were together.
We went up to the elementary school and played baseball.
Oh,
We just-
yeah, softball or baseball.
Yeah, and you used to play, it wasn't 4 square, 2 square with me. And let's see, I don't know, it seemed like any sport you were good at. But I remember growing up playing crazy eights and spades
Mm-hmm.
and poker and all kind of board games we played. We would play for hours, all the family get-togethers. And also you were really good at telling jokes. Do you have a favorite joke?
A favorite joke?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a particularly favorite joke.
Okay, well, if you think of one, let me know, because I want to get you telling one of your jokes, because you're a master at telling jokes. So, but that's okay if one isn't coming to mind. Okay, so you just celebrated your 65th anniversary. You're 84 and still playing tennis. You have tons of grandchildren and great-grandchildren, and you have a pretty full life. So what do you think? You think you are enjoying life?
To the fullest.
Okay, okay. And still married to the same wonderful girl.
Yes.
And okay, we got lots of memories, and I'm going to keep picking your brain on another day. Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome.